I'm standing in my driveway, watching Lily skip rope. She's 8, blonde hair and a ponytail that swings when she jumps, blue shorts with grass stains on the knees, white sneakers with glitter laces she picked out herself last month. Dad! She drops the rope and runs toward me. Guess what? What, sweetheart? Miss Albright called you a different name today. My hand freezes on the car door. What do you mean? She was talking to Mr. Chen, you know, Emma's dad, and she said something about Mr. Hayes. I thought she was confused, but then she looked right at me when she said it. The air feels thick. She probably meant Emma's dad, honey. No, Dad. She was looking at me. She said, Lily's father, Mr. Hayes. I force a laugh. It comes out wrong, too sharp, too sudden.
Teachers mix things up all the time. She probably got confused with another parent.
Lily shrugs. Okay. She picks up her rope and starts jumping again. I go inside. The house smells like the chicken Sarah's roasting. She's in the kitchen, phone pressed between her shoulder and ear, chopping carrots. She waves at me. I wave back. Then I walk straight to the bathroom, lock the door, and sit on the closed toilet lid. Hayes. That name. That fucking name. I haven't heard it in 15 years. Sarah's voice cuts through the bedroom door. Mark, you in there? Yeah, just finishing up. Your phone's buzzing. It's been going off for like 5 minutes. I flush the toilet for effect and wash my hands. When I come out, Sarah's holding my phone. The school, she says. They called 3 times. I take it from her. 7 missed calls. 3 from the school's main line. 4 from a number I don't recognize. Did they leave a message? Just one. Something about immunization records. She goes back to the kitchen. You should call them back before they close. I dial the school. It rings 4 times before someone picks up. Washington Elementary. This is Janet. Hi, this is Mark Vance. You called about immunization records? There's a pause. Keyboard clicking. Yes, Mr. Vance. We're finalizing paperwork for the overnight camping trip next month. We need to verify that all students are up to date. Lily's record should be in the system. We submitted everything when she started kindergarten. More clicking. Longer pause. That's the issue, Mr. Vance. We have records for Lily, but the parent contact information is incomplete. Incomplete how? We have Sarah Vance listed as the mother, but the father's name on the original enrollment form is listed as Arthur Hayes. We don't have any record of a Mark Vance in our system. My stomach drops. That's impossible. I'm looking at the form right now, sir. It's from 5 years ago when Lily enrolled. The signature says Arthur Hayes. That's wrong. I filled out those forms. My name is Mark Vance. I understand, Mr. Vance, but the original paperwork doesn't match. We need you to come in and update the records before we can approve Lily for the trip. Fine, I'll come in tomorrow. Perfect. Just bring a valid ID and we can sort it out. I hang up. Sarah's watching me from the kitchen doorway. What's wrong? Nothing. Just a paperwork mix-up. With what? The school has the wrong name on file for me. Probably a clerical error from when we enrolled Lily. She frowns. How do they have the wrong name? I don't know, Sarah. I'll go fix it tomorrow. She doesn't look convinced, but she lets it go. I don't sleep that night. I lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, listening to Sarah's breathing beside me. Arthur Hayes. That name shouldn't exist anywhere. I buried it. I erased it. I built an entire life on top of its grave. At 3 a.m, I get up. I go downstairs to my office and close the door. The safe is built into the wall behind a framed map of the state. It's a big, old-fashioned one with a combination lock. Sarah thinks it's for business documents, contracts, tax records, boring corporate shit. She's never asked me to open it. I spin the dial. The combination isn't our anniversary. It isn't Lily's birthday. It's a set of numbers I've kept in my head for 15 years. Numbers that belong to someone else. The safe clicks open. Inside, there's a gray accordion folder. I pull it out and sit on the floor. The first thing I see is a driver's license. My face, younger, thinner, different haircut, the name on it, Arthur Hayes. Beneath that, another license. Same face, but current. The name, Mark Vance. I pull out a folded document, court-stamped. Official. Petition for change of name. Arthur Lawrence Hayes to Mark Daniel Vance. Granted, the 12th of April, 2010. My hands are shaking now. There's another envelope beneath the petition. Heavy. Official. The seal of the U.S. Department of Justice in the corner. I tear it open. The letterhead reads, United States Marshals Service. Witness Security Program. I scan the first page, then the second, then the third. Subject, Arthur Lawrence Hayes. Enrolled, January 2008. Reason, testimony in United States. V. Castellano et alii, threat level. High. Family status, relocated. Discharge date, April 2010. Reason for discharge, threat neutralized. Subject authorized to establish permanent residence under legally changed identity. I drop the papers. Neutralized, that's what they told me. The people who wanted me dead, the ones I testified against, they were neutralized. The organization was dismantled. The key players were in prison or dead. I was safe. That's what they said. So why the fuck is my old name showing up in my daughter's school records? Sarah wakes me up at 6:30. I'm still on the office floor, surrounded by papers. Mark, what are you doing? I scramble to shove everything back into the folder. I couldn't sleep. Came down to work. On the floor, dropped some files. She doesn't believe me. I can see it in her face. But she doesn't push. Not yet. You're going to the school today, right? Yeah. First thing. Good. This is so weird. I shower, shave, put on a button-down shirt and khakis, the uniform of suburban normalcy. I kiss Sarah goodbye. I hug Lily and tell her to have a good day. Then I drive to Washington Elementary. The school is a single-story brick building with a playground out front. Kids are running around, screaming, playing tag. I park in the visitor lot and walk inside. The front office smells like industrial cleaner and old carpet. Janet, the woman I spoke to yesterday, is at the front desk. She's in her 50s, gray hair pulled back, reading glasses on a chain around her neck. Mr. Vance? That's me. Perfect. Let me grab the enrollment forms. She disappears into a back room. I look around. The office is cluttered with flyers, bulletin boards covered in construction paper, art, a trophy case full of dusty Little League plaques. Janet comes back with a manila folder. Here we are. Lily Vance, enrolled September 2020. She opens the folder and slides a form across the counter. It's the original enrollment paperwork, parent names, emergency contacts, immunization records. Under father's name, it says Arthur Hayes. Under father's signature, there's a scrawled signature that looks like mine. I stare at it. That's not my name, I say. I know, Mr. Vance. That's why we called. Do you know how this happened? No. Was there a name change? A legal adoption? Yes, a name change. 15 years ago. Do you have documentation? I nod. I'll bring it tomorrow. Perfect. We just need a copy for the file, and we can update everything. I thank her and leave, but I don't go home. I sit in my car in the parking lot and pull out my phone. I dial a number I haven't called in 10 years. It rings 6 times. Then a voice. This number is no longer in service. I hang up and try another number. Same result. The third number goes straight to voicemail. A generic, automated message. I try a 4th, 5th, 6th. Nothing. Every contact I had from my old life, every handler, every liaison, every safe point, they're all gone. I drive to the public library. It's a squat, gray building with fluorescent lights and rows of computers. I sit down at one in the back corner and start searching. Arthur Hayes, Chicago. The results are sparse. A few old news articles, obituaries, social media profiles that aren't me. I narrow it down. Arthur Hayes testimony, 2008. One result, a scanned newspaper article from the Tribune, dated March 2008. Key witness testifies in federal racketeering case. Arthur Hayes, 25, provided critical testimony in the trial of Vincent Castellano and 7 co-defendants, accused of running an organized crime network responsible for extortion, money laundering, and multiple homicides. Hayes, a former associate, agreed to cooperate with federal prosecutors in exchange for immunity and protection. There's no photo, just text. I keep reading. Castellano and 5 others were convicted and sentenced to life in prison. 2 defendants were acquitted. The verdicts were seen as a major victory for federal prosecutors, who spent 3 years building the case. I scroll down. At the bottom of the article, there's an update from 2010. Update. Vincent Castellano died in federal custody in April 2010. Cause of death, heart attack. I lean back in the chair. Castellano's dead. The organization's dismantled. The threat's gone. So why is someone using my old name? I go back to the school the next day. This time, I don't stop at the office. I walk down the hallway, past classrooms with colorful posters and hand-drawn turkeys. Lily's classroom is at the end of the hall, room 12. Miss Albright is at her desk, grading papers. She's young, late 20s, maybe 30, with brown hair and a loose bun and a cardigan covered in tiny cats. I knock on the doorframe. She looks up. Can I help you? I'm Lily Vance's father, Mark Vance. Her face brightens. Oh, Mr. Vance, I've been meaning to meet you. Lily's doing wonderfully this year. Thanks. I actually wanted to ask you something. Of course, come in. I step inside. The classroom smells like crayons and dry erase markers. Lily's desk is in the second row, covered in stickers. Lily mentioned that you called me by a different name the other day. Mr. Hayes. Miss Albright frowns. I'm sorry. I don't remember that. You were talking to another parent. You said something about Lily's father, Mr. Hayes. She shakes her head slowly. I don't think so. I know all my students' parents by name. You're Mr. Vance. I'm sure I didn't say Hayes. Lily was pretty specific. Kids mishear things all the time, Mr. Vance. I promise I wouldn't mix up your name. She's smiling. polite, but something in her tone feels off. Okay, I say. Thanks. I leave the classroom and walk back down the hall, but instead of leaving, I stop at the office. Janet, can I ask you something? She looks up from her computer. Sure. Who else has access to student records? Just the administrative staff and teachers, if they need to pull something for a specific student. So Miss Albright could access Lily's file? Yes, but only for educational purposes. Why? Just curious. I leave before she can ask more questions. That night, Sarah and I are sitting on the couch watching some crime show when her phone buzzes. She glances at it. It's the school again. Answer it. She puts it on speaker. Hello? Hi, Mrs. Vance. This is Janet from Washington Elementary. I'm calling because we had a request come through our system today for Lily's records. Sarah looks at me. What kind of request? A records transfer. Someone inquired about moving Lily to a different school district. We're not moving. I know. That's why I'm calling. The request came from an external email address, not from you or your husband. Sarah's face goes pale. Who sent it? The email address was blocked after we flagged it as suspicious, but the name on the request was Arthur Hayes. I stand up. What? Mr. Vance, do you know anyone by that name? No, I lie. That's my father's name. He's been dead for 10 years. I see. Well, we flagged the request and reported it to our IT department. Just wanted to make you aware. Sarah hangs up. She turns to me. What the hell is going on, Mark? I don't know. That's your father's name? Yes. The one you never talk about? Yes. And someone's using it to access our daughter's records? Sarah, I don't know what's happening. She stands up. Then figure it out, because this is scaring the shit out of me. She goes upstairs. I hear the bedroom door close. I sit on the couch staring at the TV. The crime show is still playing. A detective is interrogating a suspect. The suspect keeps saying he doesn't know anything. I turn it off. I spend the next morning making calls. First to the school's IT department. They can't tell me anything beyond what Janet already said. The email was blocked. The address was anonymized through a proxy server. Then I call an old friend, not from my old life, from my new one, a guy I met through work who happens to run a small cybersecurity firm. Mark, hey, what's up? I need a favor. Sure. What do you need? Someone tried to access my daughter's school records. The request came through an email that was routed through a proxy. Can you trace it? He hesitates. That's not really legal, man. I know, but someone's using my father's name to get to my family. I need to know who. Another pause. Send me what you have. I'll see what I can do. I email him the details Janet gave me, the timestamp of the request, the blocked email address, the school's domain. He calls me back 3 hours later. Mark, this is weird. What is it? The email came from a burner account. Disposable. But the IP address it routed through? It's local. How local? Same zip code as you. My blood goes cold. Are you sure? Positive. Whoever sent that email is in your area, probably within a few miles. Can you narrow it down? Not without access to the ISP's logs, which I definitely can't get. But I can tell you this, whoever did it knew what they were doing. The proxy setup was pretty sophisticated. Not something your average person could pull off. Thanks. Mark, if someone's targeting your family, you should call the authorities. I will. Thanks. I hang up. I don't call the authorities. That afternoon, I'm in the garage, organizing tools when Lily comes out. Dad, can you help me with my homework? Sure, sweetheart. What do you need? We have to bring in a family photo for a project. Miss Albright wants us to talk about our families. Okay, let's go find one. We go inside. Sarah keeps all our photo albums in the living room, stacked on a shelf under the TV. Lily pulls one out thick, bound in fake leather, full of pictures from the past 5 years. She flips through birthday parties, vacations, holidays. Can I use this one? She points to a picture of the three of us at a pumpkin patch last fall. Lily's holding a tiny pumpkin, grinning. Sarah and I are standing behind her, arms around each other. That's a great one. She closes the album, but as she does, a loose photo falls out and lands on the floor. I pick it up. It's old, faded, a Polaroid from before digital cameras took over. The photo shows a man standing in front of a brick building. He's in his 20s, wearing jeans and a leather jacket. He's smiling, but it doesn't reach his eyes. It's me, but the building behind me isn't anywhere I recognize. The photo is from my old life, before Mark Vance, before Sarah, before Lily. Who's that? Lily asks. Just an old friend. He looks like you. Yeah, a little. I slip the photo into my pocket. That night, after Lily's asleep, I pull the photo out and stare at it. The building in the background has a sign, Rossi's Auto Repair. I know that place. I worked there for 6 months in 2007, before everything went to hell. It was a front for Castellano's crew, a place to launder money, stash, stolen goods, move product. I open my laptop and search for the address. The shop closed in 2009. The building was demolished in 2012. Now, it's a parking lot. But someone took this photo. Someone had it. Someone put it in our photo album. I go upstairs. Sarah's in bed, reading. Did you put an old photo in our album? A Polaroid? She looks up. What? A photo fell out today. A Polaroid. It's not one of ours. I didn't put anything in there. Do you know where it came from? She sets her book down. Mark, what is going on? I think someone's been in our house. Her face goes white. What? That photo, it's from before I met you. It shouldn't be in our album. Are you sure? Yes. She gets out of bed. We need to call someone. And tell them what? That an old photo showed up? That someone's breaking into our house? We don't know that for sure. Mark, this is insane. First your name, then the school records. Now this? Something is seriously wrong. She's right, but I can't tell her the truth. Not yet. I'll call a security company tomorrow. Get cameras installed. She stares at me. You're hiding something. I'm not. Don't lie to me. Sarah, who is Arthur Hayes? I freeze. Is he your father or is he you? He's my father. Then why is someone using his name to get to us? Why is his name on Lily's school forms? Why are you lying to me? I'm not lying. She walks past me, out of the bedroom, down the stairs. I follow her. She goes straight to my office. Open the safe. Sarah, open it. Now. I unlock it. She pulls out the folder. She reads the name change petition, the marshal's discharge letter, the driver's licenses. She looks at me. Her eyes are full of tears. Who are you? I'm Mark Vance. I'm your husband. That's not what this says. This says you were Arthur Hayes. This says you were in witness protection. I was. 15 years ago. It's over now. Over? Then why is someone using that name? Why is this happening? I don't know. You testified against criminals, Mark. Against people who kill people. And now someone's using your old name to find us. To find Lily. She drops the folder. Papers scatter across the floor. You need to fix this. Right now. Or I'm taking Lily and we're leaving. She walks out. I spend the next day making calls. Old contacts, old numbers. Most of them don't work, but one does. Marshall Torres. This is Arthur Hayes. There's a long pause. Hayes? Jesus. I thought you were off the grid. I was. But something's happening. What? I tell him everything. The name at the school. The email request. The photo. He's quiet for a long time. Torres. Hey, sorry, Vance. Listen to me. Your case was closed in 2010. Castellano's dead. His network was dismantled. There's no active threat against you. Then why is someone using my old name? I don't know. But it's not coming from us. We don't have any flags on your file. Can you check? Make sure there's nothing I'm missing? I'll pull your file. But I'm telling you, there's nothing there. You're clean. Thanks. Vance. If you think there's a real threat, you need to contact local law enforcement. We don't have jurisdiction anymore. I will. I hang up. I don't contact anyone. 2 days later, I come home from work to find Sarah sitting at the kitchen table. She's holding an envelope. This came in the mail today. What is it? She slides it across the table. It's addressed to me. No return address. Postmarked from a nearby town. I open it. Inside is a single photo, a recent one. It shows me standing in the driveway getting into my car. Lily's in the background on the front porch waving. There's a note clipped to the photo. Handwritten. Block letters. You thought it was over. It's not. My hands are shaking. Sarah's crying. Mark, who is this? Who's doing this? I don't know. We need to leave. We need to go somewhere safe. We can't just leave. They'll follow us. Then what do we do? I'll figure it out, but I don't know how. That night, I sit in my office and pull out the old marshal's letter. I read it again. Then I pull out my laptop and search. Vincent Castellano, death 2010. The same articles come up. Heart attack, federal custody, April 2010. I keep searching. This time, I dig deeper. Past the first page of results. Past the news articles. I find a forum, a true crime message board. People discussing old cases, unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories. There's a thread about Castellano, dated 2018. The first post. Does anyone else think Castellano's death was suspicious? I click on it. The user screen name TruthSeeker88 writes, Castellano had connections everywhere. Guards, inmates, even some prosecutors. His heart attack happened 3 days before he was supposed to be transferred to a Supermax facility. Convenient timing, don't you think? Someone replies, what are you suggesting? TruthSeeker88. I'm suggesting he didn't die. I'm suggesting someone faked it. And I'm suggesting he's been operating from the shadows ever since. I lean back in my chair. It's just a conspiracy theory. Unverified, unsourced. But then I keep reading. Another user, Justice Watcher, posts, I heard from a guy who worked in the prison system back then. He said Castellano had a brother, younger, never got caught up in the family business. But after Castellano died, the brother started moving around, changing names, setting up shop. Truthseeker 88. Do you know the brother's name? Justice Watcher. I don't, but I heard he's still active, and I heard he keeps a list. I close the laptop. The next morning, I tell Sarah I'm going on a business trip. Now? Are you kidding me? I have to. It's not optional. Mark, we're in danger. Someone's watching us. And you're leaving? I'm fixing it. How? I can't explain, but I will. I promise. She doesn't argue. She just stares at me. If you're not back in 3 days, I'm taking Lily and disappearing, and you'll never find us. I'll be back. I pack a bag. I kiss Lily goodbye and tell her I'll see her soon. Then I get in the car and drive. I drive 6 hours to the city where I used to live, where Arthur Hayes used to exist. The neighborhood's changed. New buildings, new businesses, but some things are the same. I park outside what used to be Rossi's Auto Repair. Now it's just an empty lot, cracked pavement, sprouting weeds. I sit there for an hour, waiting. Then a car pulls up behind me. Black sedan, tinted windows. A man gets out, mid-40s, gray suit. He walks up to my window and taps on the glass. I roll it down. Arthur Hayes, he says. That's not my name anymore. No, but it used to be. Who are you? My name's Eric Castellano. My stomach drops. Vincent's brother. He smiles. Smart man. What do you want? I want what you took from me. I didn't take anything from you. You took my brother. You put him in a cage, and then you walked away and built a nice little life for yourself. Your brother was a criminal. He deserved to be in prison. Eric leans against the car. See, that's where we disagree. My brother was family, and family is everything. He's dead. Is he? I stare at him. You don't know, do you? Eric says. You really think he died in that prison? I saw the death certificate. Yeah, so did everyone else. Funny thing about paperwork, it can say whatever you want it to say. You're lying. Am I? He pulls out his phone and shows me a photo. It's recent. A man sitting in a restaurant. He's older, heavier, gray hair. But I recognize him. Vincent Castellano. He's been free for 15 years, Eric says. Living under a different name. Running things quietly. And the whole time, he's been waiting for one thing. What? You. I close my eyes. He's not coming for you yet, Eric says. Not directly. That's not how he works. He's going to take everything from you first. Your wife, your daughter, your life. And when you have nothing left, then he'll come for you. Why are you telling me this? Because I want you to know what's coming. I want you to live with it. I want you to feel what my brother felt when you betrayed him. He walks back to his car. Before he gets in, he turns. Oh, and Arthur, that photo in your album? I put it there. I've been in your house. I've been close to your family, and I'll be back. He drives away. I sit in my car, shaking. I drive back home. It takes 8 hours. I don't stop. When I get there, it's 3 a.m. The house is dark. I unlock the front door as quietly as possible. Sarah's awake. She's sitting on the couch, a baseball bat across her lap. Where were you? I told you. Business trip. Don't lie to me anymore. I sit down next to her, and I tell her everything. Arthur Hayes, Vincent Castellano, the testimony, the protection program, Eric, the photo, the threat. She doesn't say anything for a long time. Then she stands up. We're leaving. Tonight. They'll follow us. Then what do? Just wait for them to come? No, we go to the marshals. We get back into the program and spend the rest of our lives running? It's the only way. She looks at me. Her eyes are red. I trusted you. I thought I knew you. You do know me. I'm still the same person. No, you're not. She goes upstairs. I hear her packing. I call Torres. He answers on the first ring. Vance, it's 4 a.m. Castellano's alive. Silence. Torres, are you there? That's impossible. I saw a photo. Recent. His brother showed me. His brother? Eric Castellano. He's been tracking me. He's been in my house. He knows where we live. Jesus Christ. I need you to put us back in the program. All 3 of us. Vance, I can't just... This isn't... I need to verify. There's no time. They're coming for my family. I need protection. Now. He's quiet for a moment. Okay, I'll make some calls, but you need to get somewhere safe. Somewhere public. Don't go home. Don't go to work. Just find a hotel and wait for me to contact you. How long? 24 hours. Maybe less. Make it less. I hang up. We leave at 5 a.m. I pack 2 bags, clothes, toiletries, Lily's stuffed rabbit. Sarah carries Lily to the car. She's still asleep. We drive to a hotel 2 towns over. Small, cheap, the kind of place that doesn't ask questions. I pay cash. The clerk doesn't look up. We go to our room. 2nd floor, 2 beds, a window overlooking the parking lot. Sarah puts Lily down on one of the beds. Then she turns to me. How long do we have to stay here? A day, maybe 2. And then we disappear. She sits on the other bed. She doesn't cry. She just stares at the wall. Lily wakes up around 8. She's confused. Where are we? On a little trip, Sarah says. Where's our house? We'll go back soon. I want to go home. Not yet, sweetheart. Lily looks at me. Dad, what's going on? I kneel down next to her. Everything's fine. We just need to stay here for a little bit, okay? She nods, but I can see the fear in her eyes. 24 hours pass. Torres doesn't call. I call him. Straight to voicemail. I try again. Same thing. Sarah's pacing the room. What if he's not calling back? He will. What if they got to him? They didn't. You don't know that. She's right. I don't. Lily's watching TV. Some cartoon with talking animals. She's not laughing. At hour 36, my phone finally buzzes. Torres? Vance. Listen carefully. We have a problem. What problem? I pulled Castellano's file. He's dead. Officially. There's no evidence he's alive. I saw a photo. Photos can be faked. His brother told me. His brother's a known liar. He's been in and out of prison for fraud. He's playing you. Why would he do that? Because he blames you, and he wants to make your life hell. I close my eyes. So there's no threat. Not from Castellano. But Eric? Yeah, he's a threat. And we can't put you back in the program just because someone's harassing you. He broke into my house. File a police report. Get a restraining order. But I can't help you beyond that. Torres. I'm sorry, Vance. You're on your own. He hangs up. Sarah's staring at me. What did he say? Castellano's dead. Eric's just trying to scare me. So we're safe? Not exactly. I tell her what Torres said. About Eric. About the harassment. About the lack of options. So we can't go back into the program, she says. No. And we can't go back home. Not yet. Then what do? We move. New house. New town. New school for Lily. And if he finds us again, then we move again. She shakes her head. That's not a life, Mark. That's just running. It's better than the alternative. Which is what? I don't answer. She walks to the window, looks out at the parking lot. I never signed up for this. I know. I married Mark Vance, not Arthur Hayes. They're the same person. She turns around. No, they're not. Mark Vance was honest. Mark Vance had a normal life. Arthur Hayes testified against murderers and brought danger to his family. I did what I had to do, and now we're paying for it. Lily's still watching TV, oblivious. I wonder how long that'll last. That night, after Lily falls asleep, I sit on the edge of the bed and make a decision. Sarah's in the bathroom. I can hear water running. I pull out my phone and dial a number I swore I'd never use again. It rings 3 times. Yeah? It's Hayes. Pause. Jesus. Where'd you get this number? I kept it, just in case. What do you want? I need to find someone. Eric Castellano. Why? Because he's not going to stop. And I'm tired of running. Another pause. You know what you're asking me to do? Yes. This isn't witness protection anymore. This is off the books. This is illegal. I know. And you still want me to do it? Yes. He sighs. Give me 48 hours. I don't have 48 hours. Then you don't have a choice. He hangs up. Sarah comes out of the bathroom. Who were you talking to? No one. Mark. I'm handling it. Handling what? This. All of it. She sits down next to me. What are you going to do? What I should have done 15 years ago. Which is? I look at her. Make sure Eric Castellano never finds us again. 48 hours later, my phone buzzes. A text. Just an address and a time. I show Sarah. I need to go. Where? To end this. Mark, you can't. I have to. What if something happens to you? Then you take Lily and you disappear. Torres will help you. He owes me that much. She grabs my arm. Don't do this. I don't have a choice. Yes, you do. We can move. We can start over and spend the rest of our lives looking over our shoulders, waiting for Eric to show up again? For the next photo? The next threat? She lets go. Then take me with you. No, Mark, stay with Lily. Keep her safe. I'll be back before morning. I kiss her. She doesn't kiss back. The address is an industrial park on the edge of town. Warehouses, storage units, businesses that operate in the gray spaces between legal and illegal. I park in front of Unit 17. The doors open. I go inside. It's dark, empty, concrete floors, metal beams, the smell of oil and rust. Someone standing in the back. I can see his silhouette against a dim light. Hayes. Eric's voice. You wanted me. Here I am. He steps forward. He's not alone. 2 other men. Big. Armed. I didn't think you'd come. I'm tired of running. Good, because I'm tired of chasing. He nods to the men. They move toward me. I put my hands up. Wait. Eric holds up a hand. The men stop. You want to talk? He says. Yes. About what? About ending this. He laughs. There's only one way this ends, Arthur. You know that. Your brother's dead. Maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Then what do you want? I want you to feel what he felt. I want you to lose everything. You've already done that. Not yet. Your wife's still alive. Your daughter's still alive. You still have something to lose. My hands ball into fists. Don't. Or what? I'll kill you. He smiles. See, that's the difference between you and me. You think you're capable of that, but you're not. You're a witness, a rat. You hide behind the law. You let other people do the dirty work. You don't know me. I know enough. He turns to the men. Take him out back. They move forward again. This time, I don't stop them. They grab my arms, drag me toward the back door. Eric follows. You know what's funny? My brother used to talk about you all the time. He said you were smart, that you knew how things worked, that you could have been valuable, but you chose the wrong side. There was no wrong side. He was a criminal. He was family. They pushed me through the door. We're in an alley now. Dumpsters, broken glass, gravel crunching under my feet. Eric pulls out a gun. Any last words? I look at him. Yeah, your brother didn't die in prison. He pauses. What? He's alive. Torres confirmed it. He's been operating under a new identity for 15 years, and he's been using you, using your anger, your need for revenge, to keep people like me distracted while he rebuilds. Eric's face twists. You're lying. Am I? Think about it. Why would he let you do all this? Why would he stay hidden while you put yourself at risk? Because he doesn't care about you. He never did. You're just a tool. Shut up. Ask yourself, when's the last time you actually saw him? Talked to him? Or has it all been through intermediaries? Messages? Photos? The gun wavers. He's playing you, I say, just like he played everyone else. Eric lowers the gun. Just for a second. That's all I need. I lunge forward, grab his wrist, twist. The gun goes off. The bullet hits gravel. The two men move toward me, but I've already got the gun. I point it at Eric. Tell them to back off. He stares at me. Then he nods. The men step back. You're not going to shoot me, Eric says. You're right. I'm not. I lower the gun. Because I'm not like your brother. I'm not a killer. I hand the gun to one of the men, but I am done running. I walk past Eric, out of the alley, back to my car. He doesn't follow. I get back to the hotel at 4 a.m. Sarah's awake. Lily's still asleep. You're alive, Sarah says. Yeah. What happened? I talked to Eric. I told him the truth. I don't know if he believed me, but I think he's done. You think? I hope. She wraps her arms around me. Don't ever do that again. I won't. Promise me. I promise. We stand there for a long time, holding each other. Lily stirs on the bed. She opens her eyes, sees us. Are we going home now? I look at Sarah. She nods. Yeah, sweetheart. We're going home. We don't go back to our old house. Torres pulls some strings and gets us into a rental on the other side of town. New address. Unlisted. Security cameras. The works. We enroll Lily in a different school. Under our real names. Mark and Sarah Vance. No more Arthur Hayes. No more ghosts. The first few weeks are hard. Lily keeps asking why we moved. Why she can't see her old friends. Why everything changed. We tell her it's for a job. A fresh start. She doesn't understand. But she's 8. She adapts. Sarah's angrier. She doesn't sleep well. She jumps at every sound. Every car that slows down in front of our house. Every stranger who looks at us too long. I don't blame her. 3 months after we move, I get a letter. No return address. Postmarked from somewhere out of state. Inside is a single piece of paper. Handwritten. Block letters. You were right. He's alive. And he's been using me. I'm done. You won't hear from me again. But if I were you, I'd keep looking over my shoulder. Because if you were right about him being alive, then you were wrong about him being done with you. EC. I burn the letter in the sink. Life settles into a rhythm. Work, school, dinner, homework, bedtime. Normal. Except I still check the locks twice before bed. Still scan faces in parking lots. Still keep the safe in the office, loaded with documents I hope I'll never need. Sarah's started seeing someone, a counselor. She doesn't call it therapy. She calls it talking to someone who can help. I don't see anyone. I just keep moving forward. Lily's doing well in her new school. She made friends. She's on the soccer team. She stopped asking about the old house. At night, though, sometimes I hear her crying, quiet, in her room. I go in and sit on the edge of her bed. You okay, sweetheart? I miss Miss Albright. I know. Why did we have to leave? Because sometimes you have to start over to stay safe. Safe from what? I don't have an answer for that. 6 months after the move, I'm at a gas station filling up the car. It's late, dark, cold. A man walks up to the pump next to mine. Older, Gray hair, heavy coat. He looks familiar. He glances at me, then away. I keep pumping gas, but my hand's shaking. The man finishes before me. He gets in his car and drives away. I get back in my car. My heart's pounding. I pull out my phone, search for the photo Eric showed me, the one of Vincent Castellano. I compare it to the man I just saw. It could be him, older, heavier, but the eyes are the same. Or maybe I'm just paranoid. I sit in the car for 10 minutes. Then I drive home. That night, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about the man at the gas station, about Eric's letter, about the fact that this might never really be over. Sarah's asleep next to me. I get up and go downstairs. I pull out the old Marshall's file. I read through it again, every page, every line. At the bottom of the last page, there's a note, handwritten, from Torres. Subject remains at moderate risk. Long-term monitoring recommended. Moderate risk. Long-term monitoring. They knew. They always knew. I close the file. A year after the move, we're sitting in the kitchen. It's Lily's birthday, 9 years old. Sarah's made a cake, chocolate with pink frosting, Lily's favorite. We sing. Lily blows out the candles. What'd you wish for? Sarah asks. Can't tell. Then it won't come true. We eat cake. We laugh. For a moment, everything feels normal. Then my phone buzzes. Unknown number. I step outside to answer it. Hello? Mark Vance. The voice is unfamiliar, deep, calm. Who is this? Someone who knows Arthur Hayes. My blood runs cold. What do you want? Just checking in, making sure you're still there. Who are you? That's not important. What's important is that I know where you are. I know about your family, and I know you've been living a nice, quiet life. Day away from us. Or what? I'll go to the Marshalls. The Marshalls don't care about you anymore. You're old news. A closed case. You're on your own. Then I'll go to the police. And tell them what? That someone called you? That you're paranoid? I don't say anything. Enjoy your daughter's birthday, Arthur, while you still can. The line goes dead. I go back inside. Sarah's cleaning up. Lily's playing with a new toy. Who was that? Sarah asks. Wrong number. She doesn't believe me. That night, after Lily's asleep, I tell Sarah the truth. About the call. About the man at the gas station. About the fact that this is never going to end. She listens. She doesn't interrupt. When I'm done, she says, we can't keep living like this. I know. So what do we do? I don't know. She stands up. Then figure it out, because I'm not raising Lily in fear for the rest of her life. The next morning, I call Torres again. Vance, it's been a while. I need to know something. What? Is Castellano really dead? He sighs. We've been over this. I need to know for sure. No bullshit. No official line. Just the truth. Long pause. Off the record? Yes. We don't know. His death was reported, but there were inconsistencies. The body was cremated before anyone could verify. And there've been rumors. What kind of rumors? That he's alive. That he's operating somewhere overseas. But nothing concrete. Nothing we can act on. So I could be right. You could be. Or you could be chasing ghosts. Someone called me yesterday. Threatened my family. Did you recognize the voice? No? Then it could be anyone, Eric. One of Castellano's old crew. Someone who read about your case online and decided to fuck with you. You testified against a major organization. People remember. So, what am I supposed to do? What you've been doing. Keep your head down. Stay alert. And hope they lose interest. And if they don't, then you call me. And we'll figure it out. He hangs up. I don't tell Sarah what Torres said. I don't tell her that this might never end. That we might spend the rest of our lives waiting for the next call. The next threat. The next photo. Instead, I do what Torres suggested. I keep my head down. I stay alert. I install more cameras. I change our routines. I teach Lily what to do if someone approaches her. Stranger danger. The basics. Sarah thinks I'm being paranoid. Maybe I am. But every time my phone buzzes with an unknown number, my heart stops. Every time a car slows down in front of our house, I watch it until it's gone. Every time Lily comes home from school, I ask her if anyone talked to her. If anyone asked about her family, she always says no. I want to believe her. 2 years after the move, I'm at the grocery store. Late afternoon. The place is crowded. I'm in the produce section when I see him. The man from the gas station. He's standing near the apples. He's older now. Grayer. But it's him. I'm sure of it. He sees me. Our eyes meet. He doesn't look away. I walk toward him. My heart's pounding. My hands are shaking. Can I help you? I say. He smiles. I don't think so. Do I know you? Maybe. Maybe not. Are you following me? He picks up an apple, examines it. Nice neighborhood you've got here. Good schools. Safe streets. Perfect place to raise a family. Stay away from my family. He puts the apple down. Or what, Arthur? My name is Mark. Sure it is. He walks past me, toward the exit. I follow him, out of the store, into the parking lot. He gets into a car, dark sedan, no license plate. He drives away before I can get close. I go home. I tell Sarah, we need to leave, she says, right now. And go where? I don't care. Anywhere. Just away from here. Sarah, if he found us here, he'll find us anywhere. Then what do we do? I sit down, put my head in my hands. I don't know. Lily walks into the room. Are we moving again? Sarah and I look at each other. Maybe, I say. I don't want to move. I know, sweetheart. Can't we just stay here? We'll see. She goes back to her room. Sarah looks at me. We can't keep doing this to her. I know. So we have to choose. Either we run or we stay and fight. Fight how? I don't know, but I'm tired of being afraid. I call the number from the gas station man's car. It took me 3 days to track it down through traffic cameras and a contact who owed me a favor. Someone answers. Yeah, this is Mark Vance. I want to meet. Why? Because I'm done running and I'm done waiting. Pause. You know who I am? I think so. Where do you want to meet? Public place. Daytime. Your choice. Coffee shop on Main Street. Tomorrow, noon. I'll be there. He hangs up. Sarah's watching me. You're meeting him? Yes. That's insane. Maybe, but it's the only way to end this. What if he kills you? He won't. Not in public. You don't know that. No, but I'm out of options. The coffee shop is busy. Students, remote workers, retirees reading newspapers. I sit at a table in the back. Order coffee I won't drink. He walks in at 12:05. Same man, same gray hair, same calm expression. He sits down across from me. Mark Vance. Who are you? Does it matter? Yes. He leans back. I'm someone who remembers what you did, who you hurt, the lives you destroyed. I testified against criminals. You testified against people who were providing for their families, who were building something, and you tore it down because you were scared. I was protecting myself by destroying others. I gripped the edge of the table. What do you want from me? Nothing. I just want you to know that we haven't forgotten, that every day you spend with your family, someone out there remembers what you took from them. So this is revenge? No, revenge would be killing you. This is just a reminder that you don't get to move on, that you don't get to forget. I haven't forgotten. Good. He stands up. Enjoy your coffee, Arthur. He walks out. I sit there for a long time, staring at the untouched cup in front of me. I go home. Sarah's waiting. What happened? He's not going to kill us. He's just reminding me that he's there. That's it? That's it. So what now? Now we live. We move forward. We stop waiting for something to happen. How? By accepting that this is our life now. That there's always going to be someone out there who remembers, who wants to make us pay, but we don't let it control us. She's quiet for a long time. You really think we can do that? We have to. 3 years later, we're still in the same house, same neighborhood, same routines. Lily's 12 now. She's on the track team. She has friends. She doesn't ask about moving anymore. Sarah's better. She sleeps through the night. She doesn't jump at every sound. I still check the locks, still scan faces, still keep the gun in the safe, just in case. But the calls stopped. The threats stopped. The man from the coffee shop never came back. Maybe he got what he wanted. Maybe he moved on. Maybe he died. I don't know, and I've stopped trying to figure it out. One night, Lily asks me a question. Dad, did you ever do something you regret? We're sitting on the back porch. Stars overhead. Cool breeze. Quiet. Yeah, I say. I did. What? I made a choice a long time ago. A choice that protected me but hurt other people. Do you wish you didn't make it? I think about that. About Arthur Hayes. About Vincent Castellano. About the life I built and the lives I destroyed. No, I say. I did what I had to do, but I think about it every day. Does it get easier? No, but you learn to live with it. She nods. We sit in silence for a while. Then she says, I'm glad you're my dad. Me too, sweetheart. Years pass. Lily graduates high school, goes to college, gets a job, meets someone. Sarah and I stay in the same house. We grow old together. Sometimes, late at night, I think about Arthur Hayes, about the man I used to be, about the choices I made. And I wonder if Vincent Castellano really is alive. If he's out there somewhere, watching, waiting. But then I look at Sarah sleeping next to me, at the photos of Lily on the wall, at the life I built from the ashes of my old one. And I realize something. It doesn't matter, because I'm not Arthur Hayes anymore. I'm Mark Vance, and this is my life, for better or worse.